Hey there folks, this is Lucifer LeGivorden. Tonight was supposed to be a live stream event. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties with Facebook, that has been canceled as a live event. To everybody who was planning on watching tonight's event and regularly comes to our live events, I am deeply, deeply sorry that this happened. We will be getting to the bottom of it. We may be changing our live event venues anyways, so be aware of that. Before we get into tonight's High Mass, because we are still doing it for everybody, Diana is currently reaching out to everybody, getting any of the standard destruction, loss, and compassion requests that we get. And she's going to jot them down. Before we get into tonight's High Mass, I want to just show some of the things that we've been doing. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it here, but we have been making some acrylic pendants. Diana's been hard at work with our signature trapezoid Baphomet logo. These will be starting to come up for sale here soon, and some of our earliest ones we will be hosting little fun things for people to win, possible free ones. These are just made of standard, not so much acrylic, but it's acrylic resin, and yeah, epoxy resin, thank you. And this one is in a nice purple, and it is one of our best ones so far, and it shows off what we're doing. So you can see it's our trapezoid Baphomet in a medallion format. This is our earliest form of the medallions. We are still actually working on trying to get medallions out for people. So if you're interested in these, let us know. Runaway medallion. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the High Mass tonight. It is really hot in here, so yeah. You're noticing that I'm not wearing my standard robes, and yeah. I probably would have been better still wearing robes.
I did make that shirt.
Yes, this is actually a shirt Diana made for me custom. People may have seen it in some of the pictures. I don't know if I can really show it off. She has embroidered the Cup of Lucifer, and on the back you can see the LeVay sigil. So yeah, she wanted me to show this off for you guys, and that she makes custom clothing, and we might be getting a few things out at a future date and whatnot. So she wanted me to let you guys know that. So again, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the High Mass. This is the Satanic High Mass for everybody here tonight, and it was supposed to be live. So hope you all enjoy it, and again, I'm sorry for not doing a live event. nomine de nostre Satanas, Luciferi, Excelsi. In the name of Satan, ruler of the earth, king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon us. Open wide the gates of hell, and come forth from the abyss. To greet us as your brothers, your sisters, your friends. Grant us the indulgences of which I speak. We have taken thy name as part of ourselves. Live as beasts of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life. We favor the just and curse the rotten. By all the gods of the pit, command that these things of which I speak shall come to pass. Go forth now, and answer to your names by manifesting our desires. Oh, hear the names. Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Euronymous.
Euronymous.
Adramelech.
Adramelech.
Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Pan.
Pan.
Apuk.
Apuk.
Gorgo.
Gorgo.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Araman.
Araman.
Habarim.
Habarim.
Amon.
Ammon.
Hecate.
Hecate.
Wicca.
Wicca.
Apollyon.
Apollyon.
Ishtar.
Ishtar.
Rimmon.
Rimmon.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Kali.
Kali.
Astaroth.
Astaroth.
Lilith.
Lilith.
Samael.
Samael.
Azazel.
Azazel.
Loki.
Loki.
Mammon.
Mammon.
Balaam.
Balaam.
Mania.
Mania.
Sekhmet.
Sekhmet.
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
Set.
Set.
Shaitan.
Shaitan.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles.
Anton LaVey.
Anton LaVey.
Michael Aquino.
Michael Aquino.
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Satan.
Satan.
Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Farash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Arise, gods of the pit, and manifest thy presence through thy blessings. As our incense ascend to thee, so shall your blessings descend upon us. Lord Satan, imperator of fire, hell and earth are filled with your glory. Sana in profundus.
Asana in profundus.
Behold, chalice of desire, and within it, the elixir of life. I drink tonight in celebration of myself and in celebration of the world and the black flame. Satan, thy black flame burns within me. Who now will join me?
Satan, thy black flame burns within me.
Shamham Thrash.
Shamhem Varash.
Bid you all now to drink and honor thy true nature. Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
From the south, I summon thee, almighty Satan. Come forth, O Lord of the Inferno. We bid thee welcome. From the east, I summon thee, great Lucifer. Come forth, O bearer of light. I bid thee welcome. From the north, I summon thee, fearsome Belial. Come forth, O King of the earth. I bid thee welcome. From the west, I summon thee, dread Leviathan. Come forth, O dragon of the abyss. I bid thee welcome. Shamhem Barash.
Shamhem Varash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
For thou art mighty, Lord, O Satan, and from thee arises all potency, justice, and dominion. Let our visions become reality, and our creations into word. For we are your kindred, demon brethren, scions of carnal joy. Satan, give us thy blessings. Lucifer, grant us thy favor. Belial, confer upon us thy beneficence. Leviathan, bestow to us thy treasures. And now, a reading from the book of Satan. Glory to thee, O Prince of Darkness. Life is the great indulgence. Death, the great abstinence. Therefore, make the most of life, here and now. There is no heaven of glory bright, no hell where sinners roast. Here and now is our day of torment. Here and now is our day of joy. Here and now is our opportunity. Choose ye this day, this hour, for no Redeemer liveth. Say unto thine own heart, I am my own Redeemer. Stop the way of them that would persecute you. Let those who devise thine undoing be hurled back to confusion and infamy. Let them be as chaff before the cyclone. And after they have fallen, rejoice in thine own salvation. Then let all thy bones say pridefully, who is like unto me? Have I not been too strong for mine adversaries? Have I not delivered myself by my own brain and body? Now I ask you to repeat after me. Our Father, which art in hell.
Our Father, which art in hell.
Unhallowed is thy name.
Unhallowed is thy name.
Thy kingdom is come.
Thy kingdom is come.
Thy will is done.
Thy will is done.
On earth as it is in hell.
On earth as it is in hell.
We take this night our rightful due.
We take this night our rightful due.
And trespass not on paths of pain.
And trespass not on paths of pain.
Lead us unto temptation.
Lead us unto temptation.
And deliver us from false piety.
And deliver us from false piety.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory forever.
And the glory forever.
Shem Parash.
Shem Fresh.
O thou mighty light and burning flame of comfort, that unveilest the glory of Satan to the center of the earth, in whom the great secrets of truth have their abiding, that is called in thy kingdom strength through joy, and is not to be measured. Be thou a window of comfort unto me. Move therefore and appear. Move the mysteries of your creation. Be friendly unto me. For I am the same, the true worshipper of the highest and ineffable King of El. With the anger and anguish and the wrath of the stifled, I pour forth my voices, wrapped in rolling thunder, that you may hear. O great lurkers of the darkness, O guardians of the way, O minions of the might of Thoth, move and appear. Present yourselves unto us in your benign power. On behalf of those who believe and is stricken with torment, isolate them in the bulwark of your protection, for they are undeserving of anguish and desire it not. Let that which bears against them be rendered powerless and devoid of substance. Succor them through fire and water, earth and air, to regain what they have lost. Strengthen with fire the marrow of our friends and companions, our comrades of the left-hand path. Through the power of Satan, let the earth and its pleasures re-enter their being, allow their vital salts to flow unhampered. And that they may savor the carnal nectars of their future desires. Strike dumb their adversaries, formed and formless, that they may emerge joyful and strong from that which afflicts them. Allow no misfortune to allay their path, for they are of us, and therefore to be cherished. Restore them to power, to joy, to unending dominion over the reverses that have beset them. Restore them. Build around and within them the exalted radiance that will herald their emergence from the stagnant morass which engulfs them. We ask this in the name of Satan, whose mercies flourish, as whose substance will prevail. As Satan reigns, so shall they, whose names are the sounds of. We have none tonight.
Well, I'm going to mention one. Amberly.
Our friend Amberly.
Compassion.
Passion. That's what this is. Whose vessel is flesh as is earth, life everlasting, world without end. Shem Hamparash.
Shem Hemfresh.
Hail, Satan.
Hail Satan.
And to Amberly, whatever is going on, we're with you. Can the wings and winds hear your voices of wonder? O you, the great spawn of the worms of the earth, whom hellfire frames in the depths of my jaws, whom I have prepared as cups for a wedding, or as flowers regaling the chambers of lust. Stronger are your feet than the barren stone, mightier are your voices than the manifold winds. For you are become as a building that such is not, save in the mind of the all-powerful manifestations of Satan. Arise, saith the first. Move therefore unto his servants. Show yourselves in power, and make me a strong seer of things, for we are of him that liveth forever. Come forth, O great spawn of the abyss. Make thy presence manifest. We have set our thoughts upon the blazing pinnacle which grows with the chosen lusts of the moments of increase and grows fervent in the turgid swell. Send forth that messenger of voluptuous delights. Let these obscene vistas of our dark desires take form in future deeds and doings. From the sixth tower of Satan there shall come a sign which joineth with those salts within, and as such will move the body of the flesh of our summoning. We have gathered forth our symbols and prepared our garnishings of that which is to be, and the image of our creation lurketh as a seething basilisk, awaiting his release. The vision shall become as reality, and through the nourishment that my sacrifice, our sacrifice giveth, the angles of the first dimension shall become the substance of the third. Go out into the void of night, or the light of day, and pierce those minds that respondeth with thoughts that leadeth to paths of lewd abandon. My rod is a thrust. The penetrating force of my venom shall shatter the sanctity of that mind which is barren of lust, and the seed falleth. So shall its vapors be spread within that reeling brain, benumbing it to helplessness according to my will. In the name of the great God Pan, may my secret thoughts be marshaled to the movements of the flesh, that which I desire. Shem-Hem Parash.
Shem-Hem Farash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan. My loins are aflame. The dripping of the nectar from my eager cleft shall act as pollen to that slumbering brain, and the mind that feels not lust shall on a sudden reel with crazed impulse. And when my mighty surge is spent, new wanderings shall begin, and that flesh which I desire shall come to me. In the names of the great harlot of Babylon, and of Lilith, and of Hecate, may my lust be fulfilled. Shem-Hem Farash.
Shem-Hem Parash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan. O thou third flame, whose wings are thorns that stir up vexation, and whom hast myriad living lamps going before thee, whose gods is wrath and anger, gird up thy loins, and hearken. Move therefore and appear. Open the mysteries of your creation, be friendly unto us, for we are the same, true worshippers of the highest and ineffable King of hell. Behold! The mighty voices of my vengeance smash the stillness of the air, and stand as monoliths of wrath upon a plain of writhing serpents. We have become as a monstrous machine of annihilation to the festering fragments of the body of those who would detain us. It repenteth us not that our summons doth ride upon the blasting winds, which multiply the stings of our bitterness, and that great black slimy shapes shall rise from the brackish pits, and vomit forth their pestilence into their puny brains. I call upon the messengers of doom to slash with grim delight this victim which we hath chosen. Silent is that voiceless bird that feeds upon the brain pulp of those who would deter us and torment us. And the agony of thee shall sustain itself in shrieks of pain, only to serve as signals of warning to those who would resent our being. O come forth in the name of Abaddon, and destroy those whose names we giveth as a sign. Great brothers of the night, thou who maketh our place of comfort, who rideth upon the hot winds of hell, who dwelleth in the devil's pain. Move and appear. Present yourselves unto them who sustaineth the rottenness of the mind, that moves the gibbering mouth, that mocks the just and the strong. Rend that gaggling tongue, and close his throat, O Kali. Pierce their lungs with scorpions, O Sekhmet. Plunge their substance into the dismal void, O mighty Dagon. I thrust aloft the method barb of hell, and upon its tines resplendently impaled, our sacrifice through vengeance rests. For those at home, this paper represents whatever you wish, those who have tormented you. Focus upon it and cast your curses now. Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Farash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
To us, thy devoted disciples, O infernal Lord, who celebrate our iniquity, and trust in your boundless might, grant thy bond of Stygian solidarity. It is through you that lavish gifts come to us. Knowledge, vigor, and wealth are all yours to bestow. We renounce the spiritual paradise of the gullible and the desperate. We have won, you have won, our trust. O God of the flesh, you champion the satisfaction of all our desires and provide abundant fulfillment in the land of the living. Shemhem Farash.
Shemhem Farash.
Deliver us, dark Lord, from every hindrance, and grant us joy in our lives. By your beneficence, you ensure our freedom and protect us from injustice as we indulge in our heart's desires. The kingdom, the power, and the glory are eternally yours. Now I ask you to repeat after me. Hail, Satan, full of might.
Hail, Satan, full of might.
Our allegiance is with thee.
Our allegiance is with thee.
Cursed are they the God adorers.
Accursed are they the God adorers.
And cursed are the worshippers of the Nazarene eunuch.
And
cursed
are those of the Nazarene eunuch.
Unholy Satan,
Unholy Satan,
bringer of enlightenment,
bringer of enlightenment,
lend us thy power,
lend us thy power,
now and throughout the hours of our lives.
now and throughout the hours of our lives.
Shemhem Parash.
Shemhem Farash.
I bid thee rise and give the sign of the horn. Almighty Satan, open wide the gates of hell and reveal the mysteries of your creation, for we are partakers of your undefiled wisdom. Forget ye not what was and is to be. Flesh without sin, world without end. Shamham Brash.
Shamham Farash.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
Hail, Satan.
We thank you all for watching. We do apologize that we did not be able to make this a live event as we normally would. For those on our Facebook group and for our members, you all have a good night. We hope that you enjoy this viewing. Till next time, I am Lucifer LeGivorden. We bid you a good night. So it is done.